Hello and welcome to AXA PPP International. You've taken a brave decision to come and work with us, and it's a brilliant time to be joining our business. It's an exciting time, we're growing at a considerable rate, and I'm now going to go on and tell you a little bit about our team. I'm Andy Edwards and I'm the Director of Development within AXA PPP International. My team is affectionately known as the Operations team, and there's probably two parts to it. Two teams which work often undercover but make a massive difference and a massive contribution to the business. There's a Solutions Delivery team which has got a number of project managers and also the configuration team in, and also the Customer Membership team. The Customer Membership team is the glue between sales and customer service and deal with the customer on the non-claims issues, and often can be the first port of call, the first person that people actually speak to within the business, so exceptionally important. Yeah, I started just over 10 years ago now. Within the Eastbourne office, it was the occupational health business within AXA PPP. My first day at work, I arrived, I turned up in the boardroom and was presented with a specification for a new system. It was a Tuesday, I think it was, and by the Friday I had to sign off this 750-page document as the sponsor of this new project. So it was quite a baptism of fire, but nonetheless very enjoyable, and that system is still being used today and very successful, so I'm quite pleased.
And any advice?
I love my tea, but I don't like machine tea. I bring my own tea bags, make my own tea, but if I'm not here and I'm visiting one of the other offices, then I go for, I think, a 21 strong, which has got coffee with sugar, which I really shouldn't have, but that's my treat for having left International House.
Any other?
My team, which are very close to, which sit very close to me, have always got a supply of various biscuits around the desks, and as a number of people know, I do have a stash of goodies in my in one of the drawers around my desk. So I think you've got a real opportunity to go and find out about the whole international business. We're based on one floor. Everybody's keen to talk. Anybody will talk to you. Get out there, whether it's at the coffee machine or just passing. Try and make some links with all the different areas. We've got one business on one floor. You can find out a lot, and by doing that, you'll increase your knowledge and your value and your enjoyment of your role. I think it's the fact that you can see the whole of the business in one relatively discrete area. And I don't want to go on about this, about the being on one floor, but we do have a business on one floor. There's 200 people who are working together for a common goal and doing a number of different things. And by having everybody here, we can really see the whole picture and develop things and do things very quickly. Parking is an issue, and I think I get in quite early and have parking space number one, so it's not an issue for me, but certainly going around a number of offices and having meetings for an hour, trying to find a parking space for an hour is a little bit of a challenge, and therefore I can see what a big challenge it is for some of those other people who don't have a space here. Okay, I'm now chairman of my hockey club as of a couple of weeks ago, and the only couple of links are that I run the Fourth 11, which is quite a social side, and most of us aren't very fit, as you can probably tell. And one of the other players, who's probably one of the more skillful players, also works within PPP, and AXA PPP do sponsor the team to a small amount, which is great.